Welcome everyone to your March 24th, 2025 Sun and Mercury Cazimi astrology forecast for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional Western and evolutionary astrology. If you are new here, you can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for sharing your journey with me. So on March 24th, 2025, we are going to have this amazing alignment where we have the Sun and Mercury conjoining. They are meeting up in the sky. We call it a Cazimi. It's considered to be in the heart of the Sun. And so it's going to be at 4 degrees of Aries. Mercury is currently stationed retrograde. And so this is going to be a moment of deep illumination where the mind is the essence of the self, represented by the Sun, and it's going to be merging in this beautiful harmony. When Mercury is retrograde in this union, it becomes that the message then becomes more clear. We have to pause, we have to listen, we have to reflect. It's the past meets the present. And we have these new revelations that now surface. It's bringing about how do we take the message that then reshapes the way we think, the way that we communicate, the way that we navigate our own personal journeys. A Cazimi isn't just about personal insight. It's about an alignment. It's in the heart of the Sun. And so we have us seeing things with clarity, with where we are in an area that do we truly belong here? Where are you aligned now? Who are you aligned with? Aries is ruled by the planet of Mars. Mars is very bold. It's about being independent. It's ready to initiate. But with Mercury stationed retrograde, it's in the heart of the Sun. This isn't a time for like immediate action. It's a time to realign with your own inner truth before we charge forward. We look at what truths have been emerging for each one of us, what identities or ideas or affiliations, they no longer feel like we are in sync with them, with who we are changing, growing, and becoming. And where have we been invited to just trust ourselves more deeply? Mercury retrograde takes us on a trip inward, and it rewinds our story. What conversations, thoughts, opportunities from our past are now resurfacing. The key here is to observe, it's to listen, it's to allow our own inner fire to clarify where do we stand before we move forward with the next step. Aries reminds us that we have to trust our own individuality because it's the key to our own strength. But it's through our connection, through this power of communication that expands it. As Mercury and the Sun, they come together and they unite, we are being asked, who do we align with? What communities, what networks, what affiliations do we support, or what supports our authenticity? Are we moving with those that empower us, or are we staying in spaces that we no longer fit in? The old ways of gathering, of connecting, all of these, it's shifting. There's new knowledge that's emerging. It's bringing fresh insight into the way that people surround ourselves within and who we surround ourselves with. We are literally redefining what it means to be part of a tribe and who is our tribe. Not one that's bound by obligation, but one that's chosen with intention. This transit is inviting you to observe the synchronicities of who you are naturally gravitating towards and what conversations are sparking your spirit right now, and where collaboration, it feels effortless. Are you finding your soul aligned tribe, your people? If not, you have to look at what might now need to change. This is not about a moment of force. This is a moment of deep clarity and of a receptivity. Allow the insights to come, because Aries wants to move fast. But Mercury retrograde, it's asking us to really refine ourselves before we act. Different ways to work with this energy can definitely be journaling. This is writing down your thoughts, your ideas, the messages that come through. What keeps coming back and returning to you in your mind, reconnecting with a past conversation, like what unfinished discussions are now getting brought back up or resurfacing, and what knowledge and wisdom do they hold. It's like a reconnect to people, places, and things. This is about trusting your instincts. If something feels off, it's about how do I honor it? It's how do I explore it? And definitely observe any new connections that are forming or reconnecting. Who is entering your life right now and what doors are now opening or reopening to you. This is going to be a time to align with the fire that's within you. A Sun Mercury Cazimi in the fiery sign of Aries is this sacred pause. It's a burning away of illusions so that we can move forward with clarity. Is as individuals and as the collective as a whole, we are being asked to reclaim our voices, to align with those people who support our authenticity, and to move with intention. It's about trusting the process and letting the revelations now be seen and unfold. Your tribe, your truth, and your next steps are going to become clear as the days unfold. If you're looking for a way to infuse in your day-to-day life with positive energy and intention, I have something special to share with you. I love Otter Spirit. I have the larger beads and the smaller minis. This one is the rose quartz, which is I am loved for who I am. Rose quartz is a stone of unconditional love. It reminds you to embrace yourself with self-love and to attract the love you deserve. Whether you're nurturing a relationship or strengthening your own heart, this bracelet helps you to radiate love from within. The next one is Amazonite, which is I am healing at my own pace. Healing isn't a race. I remind myself it's a journey. And Amazonite, known for a stone of courage and truth, it supports our emotional balance and self-discovery. And so this bracelet is a gentle reminder to give myself grace as I heal and I grow. The last one is Sunstone. I love this one too because it's I take action every day to achieve my dreams. Dreams come to life when we take action, and Sunstone is this powerful stone of motivation and confidence. It helps you to boldly step towards your goals, igniting the fire of ambition within you. And so these bracelets are not just beautiful. I use them as powerful tools to support myself on my journey. And so as a special gift, you can use Willow 20 at checkout. So offerings this month for private consultation, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. You can sign up for my newsletter and find out about all the happenings and about early releases of things, and the link below. If you're interested in a community with like-minded individuals where we learn, we share, we explore, we connect and grow, you can check out my Patreon using the link below. And I have a special for all Aries. You can celebrate your birthday with a personalized solar return reading at a special rate. Use the code Aries 10 at checkout and enjoy this limited time discount. Additionally, I offer live astrology consultations right here every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join and get in the queue using the link below. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you, helping you to navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, this is all about you. We have the Sun conjunct Mercury at 4 degrees in your first house of identity. This is a month of a personal renewal and a rediscovery of yourself. With the Sun and Mercury both lighting up your first house, you're going to be at this form of like a crossroads of who you were and literally who are you becoming. Mercury retrograde, it stationed retrograde on the 14th with the eclipses, and now it's forming a Cazimi on March 24th, and it brings about new deep revelations about your identity, your self-expression, about your personal desires. You might have to revisit old goals, old relationships. It's you questioning where you have given away possibly too much of your power. There could be challenges that come with miscommunication. Watch for any misunderstandings. Use this period to to realign rather than to rush. I know Aries wants to initiate, but Mercury stationed retrograde, I have to rethink, I have to revise before I move. The opportunities come with self reinvention. Who do you want to be? What do you want to be? This is a discovery of self, an illuminating of who you are, your identity. There can be new insights into your personal goals or into your own image. This is a chance to really clarify any misaligned connections that you've had with other people. The challenge comes from impatience. Remember, it's not diving right in. It's you looking at, where do I need to slow down? And there can be tension within these relationships. And it's, how do I not assert myself forcefully and have miscommunication with the retrograde? And I would suggest for you to let this be the month of reflection and not impulsive action, because it's your inner voice that's holding the key to the next steps of where you're moving towards. A mantra can be, I trust the unfolding of my path, because clarity is coming. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, this month, with having Sun and Mercury conjunct in your 12th house in the sign of Aries, this is going to be about spirituality, solitude, your subconscious. This month brings about quiet revelations for you. With the Sun and Mercury moving through your 12th house, it reveals hidden truths. It's about things that you are working on that are now being revealed or coming to light. Mercury retrograde stationed on March 14th along with the eclipse. And now we have the Cazimi on the 24th that's truly urging a deep reflection of your own subconscious patterns. It's about dreams and possibly connection, past lives, astral travel, astral projection. Your dreams can become vivid. There could be past wounds that are now getting like kicked backed up for like resurfacing in order to realign yourself, to realize where things are coming from. There can be healing opportunities associated with this, but it's you having to look at them and then to face them. The spring equinox on March 20th initiated this cycle of a clearing before the renewal. So we know it's this energy to move forward that offers spiritual insights, intuitive downloads, a deep healing from past wounds, and this chance to break free from a limiting belief system. The challenge comes from feeling drained and exhausted, because this is an internal cycle that you are dealing with and nobody else can see it. Only you can feel it. And there can be difficulty in expressing your thoughts clearly. I mean, it's the 12th house. It's the hidden house. And so I'm encouraging you to lean into the stillness, meditation, yoga, journaling, any of these things that revolve around solitude. It's isolation, removing yourself in order to work on the inner healing. The answers that you're seeking, they come within whispers of not loud noises. It's when you're alone. A mantra can be, I release what no longer serves me, and I am going to embrace the unknown. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, this is occurring for you with Mercury stationing retrograde with the Sun in a Cazimi in your 11th house. Now, it's important for you to always follow where Mercury is, because Mercury is your chart ruler. So it has themes about friendship, community, your future goals and aspirations. March is really going to shift your focus of who is in my tribe and what is my purpose. What am I here to do and who am I here to connect with? The Sun and the Mercury connection in your 11th house, it really illuminates friendships and networking opportunities, your long-term dreams and goals. Having Mercury stationed retrograde on the 14th of March, along with the eclipse, it eclipsed people, places, and things in and out of your life. And so then having the Cazimi happening on the 24th, it brings about this reevaluation within your social circles, within your social networks. And it's asking you, are you aligned with the right people? Because some of these connections, they can fade away, or they can, while new soul aligned friendships, they can emerge or re-emerge. This can be a reconnection of sorts. The opportunities are strengthening your connections with your true supporters, because the 11th house brings in people that are like your immediate community. It's the people that you network with in order to get to where you want to be, and it's also where we want to volunteer of our service. And so there can be a second chance within friendships or collaborations, or an old project or a dream. There can be new insights into long-term goals that you've had. The challenges can be misunderstandings within friendships because of Mercury station retrograde. I have to double check the way that I'm communicating to make sure that, are they hearing what I'm saying, or are you hearing what they're saying, or feeling uncertain about where do you belong. I'm encouraging you to know that not everyone is meant to be in your next chapter. This is an opportunity for you to trust the shifts. People are in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so a mantra can be, I attract my soul-aligned tribe with ease and grace. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, you are having the Sun, Mercury Cazimi in your 10th house. So the topics revolve around career, your public life, your legacy, your reputation. People literally looking up at you or seeing you, or authority figures looking down at you and noticing everything that you're doing. And so March can really reshape your career path. Having a Sun Mercury Cazimi conjunction in your 10th house, it really brings the focus on what are your ambitions, what's your reputation, your leadership skills. Having Mercury station retrograde on March 14th at the same time as the eclipse, it eclipsed people, places, and things and projects in and out of your life. It asked you to reassess your professional choices. This Cazimi on March 24th is like this breakthrough moment. It's a sudden insight into, aha, I get it. This is my true path. I can now follow. Now, if frustrations arise, trust that the delays that are going on right now, that they're moving you towards a better alignment. The opportunities that come from this is clarity about your true professional direction, and possibly revisiting past career choices or ideas, and now having this fresh vision of what I can see, recognition for your past efforts. The challenge comes from delays within career decisions and you having to wait for clarity. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. It's having you go back, review, rethink, revise, rewind, and it's you possibly feeling torn between your professional and your personal life. Know that patience is going to be the key. Trust that the delays that you're experiencing now, they serve a higher purpose. A mantra can be, I trust the divine timing within my career path. So for Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Leo, having the Sun conjunct with Mercury in your 9th house brings topics of expansion, higher learning, and travel. The Sun is your chart ruler. It's important to always follow where is it and what is it doing. And so look at this as your horizons are shifting, and it's broadening the scope of cross-cultural experiences and publishing things and legal things and coursework. The Sun and a Mercury conjunction in your 9th house brings about expansion and travel and deep questioning. Having Mercury retrograde, it's stationed retrograde on March 14th at the same day as the eclipse. It literally eclipsed people, places, and things in and out of our life. And then now we're having this Cazimi on the 24th. It's asking you to take a look at, or a second look at, like reevaluate your belief system, your long-term visions, because now some plans have shifted. This is about you trusting that this is a course correction. The opportunities are having this fresh perspective on your own personal growth. It's in a harmonious aspect with your first house of identity. It's you revisiting your past study or spiritual path or people that you've connected with from the past. There can be a travel or a learning opportunity that emerges from this. A challenge can be feeling uncertain about what comes next. There can be old fears that are surfacing about where do I take a leap, or how do I take a leap? Like confusion about, because Mercury is having you rethink, reevaluate, and review your past in order to move forward with your new direction. This is truly about aligning with your truth. So let these insights like unfold naturally for you. A mantra can be, I embrace expansion and I trust my journey ahead. So Leo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, Mercury is your chart ruler, so it's always important for you to be following where is Mercury going and what is it doing. And currently with Mercury stationed retrograde, it's now merging back with the sun. They call it a Cazimi, and so it's in the house of transformation, intimacy, and you doing the deep shadow work. It's the inner healing that comes from. And so March is going to take you deep. The sun and Mercury combining in your 8th house of transformation, finances, and emotional depth. Mercury stationed retrograde on March 14th and during the eclipse, like literally at the same time. And so it stirred up past wounds, financial changes, intimacy shifts. It brought up where we needed to have those deep conversations, those taboo topics. Then the Cazimi happens on the 24th of March, and this offers this moment of clarity, this aha, I see it. And so something is now ready to be released. So you can now move forward. The opportunities that come from this are deep healing, these emotional breakthroughs. This can come through counseling or meditation. There can be this second chance within a financial planning of money that you've invested, or remember that it's the 8th house is people, places, and things that you invest in. And so there can be new insights within partnerships, business partnerships, significant others. And so the challenge comes from emotional intensity. And so I'm encouraging you, don't suppress it, don't push it down. It's coming to the surface for a purpose, a reason for you to release and heal. Let go of what no longer serves you. Lean into this discomfort, because true growth is happening on the inside for you. A mantra can be, I trust the process of transformation. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who continue to support my channel by liking and subscribing and just being here, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, you are having the Sun Mercury Cazimi, and it's happening in your partnership sector. So the 7th house revolves around topics of you plus other people, relationships, partnerships, collaborations. This can be intimate partnerships. This can be business partnerships. It can represent anybody from clients to people that we collaborate professionally or personally. And so this month is really shifting all of your relationships. Having the Sun Mercury Cazimi in your 7th house, it's highlighting who you are in partnership with, your contracts, all of your one-on-one dynamics. And so Mercury stationed retrograde on March 14th, and during the eclipse, it was asking you to reevaluate all of your connections, all of your collaborations, from your friends to your networks to your clients. And so it was asking you who truly aligns with you. The Cazimi on March 24th, it's going to bring about this aha moment, this breakthrough. It could be in a conversation, or it could be a realization about a stagnant partnership. This is going to be a time that you might want to reconnect or renegotiate, or it might be a release. Opportunities are you strengthening those existing bonds through honesty, of having those open conversations. There can be a second chance with these old partnerships or within a contract. There can be clarity on what you truly are looking for within relationships, whether it's personal or professional. The challenge comes from Mercury retrograde with miscommunications. So double check all of your agreements, double check everything that you're writing, your email, your sending, your contracts. There can be this uncertainty about where these relationships are headed. So trust that that there's this unfolding process that's going on, because some relationships are meant to evolve and some are meant to shift. And so a mantra can be, I am going to attract and nurture partnerships that reflect my true self. And so, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, you are having the Sun Mercury Cazimi at 4 degrees in your 6th house. So this has to do with work, it's health, it's your daily routines, it's how do I balance my home and my career. And so March for you is really going to refine your habits, your well-being, your diet, your taking care of your mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. Having a Sun Mercury Cazimi in your 6th house, it's emphasizing your work routines and your day-to-day responsibilities. Mercury stationed retrograde on March 14th, right at the eclipse. And so it brought about delays in projects. It brought about a need for you to adjust your self-care practices. It literally eclipse people, places, and things in and out of our life, and it reveals things to us. And so now the Cazimi happening on March 24th, this is a moment of clarity. We get the information. We have this aha moment. It's about what is truly working for you, and also what needs to shift, what needs to go. An opportunity can be a second chance at a past work project or a health goal that you're working on, or it could be redefining your day-to-day routines for greater efficiency. There can be a greater clarity that you find with balancing your work and your well-being, and of where I volunteer my service. The challenge can come from feeling stuck in a repetitive cycle, and this is a time of a reset. There can be health like setbacks requiring your attention, and this Cazimi is like literally shining a light on it and saying this is where you need to focus your energy. So listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and adjust what isn't sustainable. And a mantra can be, I honor my well-being and I'm creating space for abundance and balance. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, the Sun Mercury Cazimi at 4 degrees is occurring in your 5th house, which is the house of creativity, joy, pleasure, your own self-expression. Now, March is going to reawaken your creative passion and desires. It's in a harmonious aspect with your 1st house of your identity. And so having a Sun and Mercury illuminate your 5th house, it's bringing attention to romance, beauty, art, music, creativity. Mercury stationed retrograde on March 14th at the same time as the eclipse, and it asks you to go back and revisit these old creative passions, or a lover, an area where you were willing to take a risk, or to reconnect with past lovers. This Cazimi on March 24th, it offers a powerful realization of you looking at things and saying, what truly lights me up? Opportunities can be revisiting creative projects with like a fresh eye or fresh inspiration, rekindling joy in romance and in play. Remember that the 5th house is not just about children, but it's about your own inner child. There can be these powerful insights into what truly makes you feel alive. This also brings about challenges with Mercury retrograde of being like creative blocks. So give yourself grace during this time. And this is also a revisiting of past romantic dynamics. And this can bring about like a closure or a renewal of sorts. And so let your desire, let passion lead you, but allow things to unfold naturally. A mantra can be, I embrace joy, creativity, and my own authentic self-expression. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Capricorn, you are having the Sun Mercury Cazimi at 4 degrees in your 4th house of home. And so it's home, it's family, it's an emotional foundation. This is like your living space. The 4th house is what we build our foundation upon. So March is going to bring a reflection on your roots, your traditions, people in and out of your house, like grandparents and parents, like ancestry, DNA. Having the Sun and a Mercury in your 4th house illuminating these topics of what do I want for emotional security, and having Mercury first station retrograde on March 14th at the time of an eclipse, it may bring home related revisions or relocating or remodeling or revisiting these family dynamics. The Cazimi on March 24th, this is truly bringing this moment of emotional clarity. Like when it merges with the Sun, it truly brings this I get it, I see it, aha moment. It's like laser focused on what truly makes you feel safe and supported. Who truly makes you feel safe and supported. It'll be a moment of clarity. And so opportunities come from healing those family relationships, revisiting those past decisions about home, security, your foundation. A deeper emotional connection to your own inner world. Now the challenge comes from tension within those family members. Patience is going to be the key here. Mercury brings about miscommunication, whether it be through phone, email, text, and it can be a feeling of being unsettled. And this will be a time of having to trust the realignment of what is going on. Home is going to be both a place and a feeling for you. So it's about you nurturing your foundation. A mantra can be, I create stability within myself and it reflects outward. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Aquarius, you are having the Sun Mercury Cazimi at 4 degrees in your 3rd house of communication, your learning, your mindset. March is here to really like reshape your mental patterns. The Sun and Mercury in your 3rd house, it activates your communication style, the way you take in information, the way you share information, the way that you connect and collaborate with neighbors, siblings, cousins, classes, workshops, things that are done closer to home. Having Mercury station retrograde on March 14th, at the same time as the eclipse, it was asking you to truly reassess, how do you express yourself? The Cazimi on March 24th is going to bring this breakthrough in clarity. It's going to be a realization that shifts how you think or how you speak or how you communicate. The opportunities that come from this can be revisiting old ideas with now this fresh perspective. It can be strengthening your communication skills, whether it's using technology or through the words that you are using. There can be a pivotal conversation that you have with someone that shifts your path. The challenge comes from miscommunications. Mercury is retrograde, and so be clear and concise with your words and the messages that you either send with your email or through text. There can be mental overwhelm at this time, so I'm encouraging you to just pace yourself during this transit. The words that you have right now, they have power. So speak with clarity and listen deeply and intently with what other people are saying. A mantra can be, I honor my voice, and I trust my evolving perspective. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, this Mercury Sun Cazimi is going to be all about money, self-worth, stability. Having a Mercury Cazimi in your second house, March, it brings the themes for you in March about your sense of security. The Sun and Mercury highlights your finances, your skill set, your talents, things that you value, needing to have an inner security of stabilizing. Mercury retrograde started on March 14th at the same time as the eclipse, and so it's eclipsing these huge topics about asking you to reassess your spending habits, to reassess your financial plans. Having this Cazimi on March 24th, it has laser focus now, offering you this breakthrough moment of how do I value myself, my resources, my time, my skill set. It's going to be an opportunity for this fresh approach to financial stability for you. It deepens your self-worth beyond looking at your own material success, about having things, needing things around you. It's you reevaluating your financial priorities and looking at being in a greater alignment with. And so the challenges come from unexpected expenses. Remember, Mercury is retrograde, so plan ahead, look at that, and look at like your bills, everything that's coming in and going out. There can be self-doubt around you feeling worthy, because this is an opportunity for you to release your fears around what you need in order to hold or covet for security. Your value is not going to be just what you earn. It's who you are. A mantra can be, I am worthy, I am abundant, and I am aligned with prosperity here. And so Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com.